Summer's here and the beaches are open. What could go wrong? Hey everyone, welcome to Cinema, where we focus on a film. I'm Josh, this is Simply Cinema. Let me know down in the comments below what you think of the Jaws franchise. Is it good, bad, or somewhere right in the middle as a whole, and how you would rank the films as an individual. And so we can all share our objective opinions on just what we think of the franchise as a whole. But going in last place, we have Jaws 3, one that I particularly don't care for as much. What it goes for in all its antics, it's interesting to some standard, but also goes into the confines of this marina, of this institute, and so therefore it sort of loses interest and stamina throughout the film. And while we do get a star such as Dennis Quaid added into the cast of characters, ultimately there's just nothing we really get a good look at the shark or things that go about along the way. There is some heightened experiences throughout, but ultimately it is a film that just doesn't jive with me, doesn't have all the right beats that really makes it a horrifying experience through and through. And at number 3 we have Jaws. Yes, the original Steven Spielberg piece that could work in so many different ways. I love Steven Spielberg for his directing, and all of the objectively good elements of it do work in some sense to what I'm appreciating out of the film. I understand what people love from the film as a whole, but ultimately it unfortunately just does not really work with me in many of the ways that it should. And while there is some great camera work, some great cinematography, the story and its characters are less than compelling for me, making it a hard rewatch, even trying to get into it, trying to find the love that people have for it as a whole. So ultimately, while it does have some horrifying experiences, and even the last 10 to 15 minutes is just really good camera work, one of the best scenes from any of Spielberg's films, unfortunately, as a whole, it's one that I just feel more frustrated than anything, because while I do really like its technical qualities, it just bores me through and through. And at number 2, we have Jaws 4, The Revenge. And while it doesn't necessarily have a fantastic story, it does deliver on at least keeping me engaged. And while there's bad decisions here and there, certain things near the beginning where it gives a sour taste with its decision of what it's doing, ultimately there's still other parts of the story that surprise me more than anything, give me a thrill more than I expected from Jaws, the original. And so while it isn't a film that's loved for the nature of what it does, it is a film that captivates me, builds upon certain characters, and goes into certain subplots that some aren't as powerful and some are good for their own standard of what you're expecting. And I always remember this film as the one that Michael Caine has never watched from his career, but has helped him give his mother a house for that time. And so I just love that fun fact that I will never probably forget. And just what we get out of it still offers so much of the entertaining aspect and actually a good quality substance to what you're looking at the shark, that offers this story going into different directions, going into an open water arena that opens the story up to new possibilities and surprisingly delivers on the action that I didn't expect from it. Which leads me into number 1, we have Jaws 2. Now this elevates the characters and everything from the first Jaws and opens the arena to multiple different settings throughout, helping me get engaged and building upon Albert Brody's story more and more, and getting all the characters surrounding that family, heightening different things. And while it follows similar plot narratives, it goes about to different areas of the beach and different places throughout the world that just opens this up to becoming at least feeling like it's more quickly paced and building up all these teenagers, having the threat be heightened because there's more stakes, there's more people that it's trying to engage you with. And while not all of the characters are necessarily grade A actors or something you can love out of each of the characters, characters, they each have their own little quirks and qualities that make them human, that make you care for the cast and everything that is going on within the ocean. It goes about different threats that really keep you engaged with what the plot is going for and how it is building up its stakes and antics throughout the film. That still, even while it isn't like one of the best films, it isn't the quality that people raise the original Jaws up to be. It is one that keeps me entertained, has its own qualities that keeps me above the water and safe from all the sharks that are going after what this film has to offer as a whole, making it my number one film of the Jaws franchise that I have seen as well. So let me know down in the comments below how you would rank the Jaws franchise from your least favorite to your favorite. Make sure to like this video if you enjoy, subscribe and are ready to join in the film culture community where we talk about a lot of cinema as a whole, and make sure to do yourself a favor and go watch a movie.